obviously the Texans have gotten so much better. CJ Stroud has developed into a fantastic quarterback. Not that he wasn't coming into the draft, but the guy looks like a superstar. He's done great things. Here's one of the biggest keys in this game, I think, and he could play a factor, but Kyle Van Noy was on his couch week 1. He was kind of an afterthought in the NFL. Nobody wanted this guy. And the Ravens call him up. He makes his debut with the team week 4. How big of a factor do you see Kyle Van Noy playing in this? Because, that's a guy who set a career high with 9 sacks and I think just 13 or 14 games played this season. And if you can, CJ Stroud, if you can touch on his improvement this season as well, because Texans fans, they're loving this guy as they should.
I have been high on CJ Stroud since week 1. His maturity from week 1 till now has been crazy, and I was very high on him after that Ravens game in week 1. So I think CJ Stroud is amazing at making decisions post-snap. I think that his ability to break down zone defenses is really going to be the test for Mike McDonald, because I know he likes to play a lot of zone and not much man. So in that regard, yeah, CJ Stroud is the absolute beast. So piggyback on what you said with Kyle Van Noy, yeah, he was on the couch. He wasn't here for week 1. All that's going to help because they're going to send pressure. They're going to want pressure on him because he needs to make those decisions, CJ Stroud, very quickly within 3 or 4 seconds. And having a guy in your face, you don't have to bring him down to every snap, but just to be in his peripheral, in his zone, in his comfort zone, just knock him down, make him uncomfortable, kind of what they did with Brock Purdy. That's going to be the game, I think, for sure on the Ravens side. As you mentioned, CJ Stroud is phenomenal. Definitely going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league moving forward.
Yeah. CJ Stroud, honestly, I think is my favorite quarterback outside of Lamar Jackson. I think I Lamar Jackson won. CJ Stroud, I love watching him play. I know Zach's eyes for a second was like, whoa, wait a minute.
On game week. I would say that too, just not on game week, man. Wow.
Well, okay.
Talk to me Sunday. We can talk about CJ Stroud and favorite non-Lamar quarterback. But okay.
Hey, respect game. And that dude with DeMeco Ryans, imagine being the worst team. We're going to talk about this later on. Imagine being picked to be one of the worst teams. You everything was a mess. You come in, and not only do you win your division, you win a playoff game, and now everyone's thinking there. I don't know anybody outside. I know other people are going to say Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, as far as we know how we feel with Lamar, but I'm saying the other audience here. CJ Stroud, for me, I don't know if there's a quarterback outside of those other guys that I'd want for the next 10 years. Yeah. Just watching him is so amazing. It truly is.
He's given the Texans fan base so much belief. You see the comments on social media, and DeMeco Ryans and CJ Stroud have the Texans fans believing that they can win this whole thing. And whether they do or not, that's one thing. But the belief that a head coach that's a rookie, a quarterback that's a rookie, have given the Houston Texans fan base is incredible. It's really cool to see for the city. But Ravens fans don't care about that on Saturday. They're ready to kind of put that Cinderella story to rest. But we will see what happens after the game ends, and then we can have that talk again.
Well, I think a way to put it, if you don't want to get into the let's praise CJ because Ravens and this all, but you still want to praise him, is what quarterback are you taking over CJ Stroud, or what quarterbacks are you taking over CJ Stroud right now? Lamar's one, but is there maybe Josh Allen, maybe Mahomes?
If you then have to enter into contracts, best bang for your buck, I think he's 1-1 because he's on his rookie deal playing like this. If you want to bring in who on their current contract would you want? Love CJ Stroud.
Well, and also too, if we want to add that part, is they don't have Tank Dell, dog, by the way. And so Nico Collins, they add some more pieces around. Devin Singletary has been very serviceable for them. He's had good moments. Unfortunately, if you drafted Dameon Pierce in fantasy football, like I did, and I know Zach,
I did it too.
Guilty.
I traded him away for Nico Collins straight up.